Welcome back. We have some banks on our radar now. Indian Bank is the stock that we're going to talk about. The earnings were good from Indian Bank as strong net interest income growth is what really led to the net profit growth. Padmaja Chunduri, the Managing Director and CEO at Indian Bank, joins us now. Padmaja, thanks for being with us on the show. If you can just start by telling us what is the moratorium book currently? I mean, what percentage of the loans are under moratorium and how has the collection efficiency been so far?
Good morning and thank you for having me on your show. This quarter has been quite a challenging quarter, but also a very satisfying one in terms of the amalgamation, consolidating the amalgamation that has gone through on 1st April. That was Allahabad Bank merging with Indian Bank. And the first quarter, all the synergies that we were planning are now on track. That said, about the future, the moratorium, about 23% of our book was on moratorium as on 30th of June. And now when we take the demand collection figures and also when we see the term loan installments, the record of payment, we find that when it comes to one installment, about 20% of there are about 20% of aggregate amount that is due, that is yet to be paid, that is for 1 month. And when it comes for 2 months installments, it's just 7%. And we have been tracking these payments month on month from every quarter and every month to month. The collection is improving starting from May. We are optimistic about the future and think that this also will play out well. And the actual NPAs, when they crystallize, say in September or in December, that would be far less than the figure that we have as on today. And every sector is actually paying. There is a good traction coming from retail and from MSME too. Corporate, yes, there are a few accounts that are overdue, but I am sure we have been talking to them and that payment will come. This should bode well for the asset quality of the bank.
Padmaja, I wanted to ask you, what is the retail, MSME and corporate split of the moratorium?
Actually, it is, if the moratorium is taken as a whole, the retail is just about 22% and MSME also a similar figure. Corporate is about 30% and the rest is the agriculture and the smaller loans. So I think it is well distributed in that sense.
How will you go ahead with the restructuring? Basically, the market will want to know how much can default. Can you give any granularity on how much is really difficult loans in this split?
I don't see any particular difficulty this year than what it was in the earlier years. It is just on track as we had seen in Indian Bank earlier. There are two reasons for this. Both the banks, I mean, we have now with the amalgamation, a lot of accounts have come from Allahabad Bank. But there also, these accounts have been quite well taken care of during the last 1 year. Provisions have been made. So there is no new big NPA that is staring in our face. Our book is quite well diversified across sectors and also a particular loan is not more than a small percentage of our total. So there is no excess group exposure or company exposure. That said, we have taken a review of all our accounts and we don't find any particular sector throwing up any shocking or any shock or any surprise. Retail, 63% of our book is home loans and well secured. So these are actually people who have maybe self-employed or professionals who are just waiting to see the traction pick up again just to have cash in their hand. And as I said, even between June and July, there has been another 20% recovery in the same figures. So what I was quoting for June is now much, much better than what the position was either March or June. I think we don't see any big account being restructured, yes, and we do not have any account that is more than 1,500 crores. I mean, with Indian Bank having such a big share in any particular account that I think...
that always was Indian Bank's strength. It wasn't so exposed to the big NPAs. But still, the whole number is not all that small, you know. Your gross NPA is actually 10.9%. So that's not a very small number. Be that as it may, what's your capital position at the moment? Are you likely to raise or anything?
Yeah. First thing is the 10.9% that you mentioned. So if you compare it with the June quarter last year of the combined balance sheet of both the banks, it has come down by quite a bit. And then even compared to the first April figure, it has been reduced quite a bit. It was 11.49, now it's 10.9. So this is the gross NPA, and I think we are on a trajectory where that figure would come down much faster now. And of course, net NPA is also under control. In fact, this quarter we have made full provisions on two accounts. We have made an excess provision of almost 900 to 1,000 crores. Because of the operating profit gain that we had, we thought we would prudently provide for the fraud accounts that are, accounts that have been declared fraud by other banks and by us also. So that we made full provision. Otherwise, the net profit could have been some 1,200 crores. But we thought it is better to make that provision. We also provided for the wage revision. So NPA, I think, is under control. This quarter has been very, very satisfying in that sense, that we now get a full visibility of what lies ahead for the bank, and we can plan step by step how to go about it. And as you said, Indian Bank has always been prudent in taking exposures. That will continue. Capital, you mentioned, now it is 13.45% CRAR, which was 13.27% even on 1st April for the combined entity. So going forward, yes, we would probably raise growth capital, and that would be in the next quarter. We have taken a board approval for about 5,000 crores. But depending on the market conditions and depending on the pickup in the credit, we will go ahead with the raising capital.
Okay, all the best, ma'am. Thanks a lot for joining us and speaking about the bank and the way forward. That's Indian Bank. But moving on, a couple of days ago, we saw Ashok Leyland report their numbers, and the comment